Hello, how the tech are you? This is our weekly tech show on Echoplex Media, and this is our 50th episode. Woo!
Hooray!
We got a special episode. We're going to do exactly what we always do. It's just our 50th time doing it. But I'm historian Matt. I like to talk about AI stuff and some art stuff and what else? Green energy, that sort of thing. But don't have any green energy today. I have all AI topics. My first topic is an AI drone kills operator and first shot fired between AI versus human war. There's a lot of info on that I'll have to cover. And then the second one is another AI one, which is basically GPT-4 is better at punching trees than humans are. And if you get that reference, you probably know what I'm talking about. HK is on an adventure. So, Dave, what do you got?
Oh, yeah, I'm Dave. I'm the producer of this and all the other shows on Echoplex Media. Just a quick note, we're coming up on episode 200 of the Intellectual Dollar Tree in 2 weeks here. And we're probably going to maybe do something special for that, something maybe more infuriating than usual. Who knows? Anyway, I got two stories. I got Twitter ad sales are down nearly 60%, despite, Elon saying the other thing. And then we got a game called Setris, and it's kind of weird, and you'll just have to see it, actually.
Setris, not Sextris, right?
Setris, yeah. No, we're not. I'm not going to get us kicked off of YouTube, Matt. Don't worry.
Good. Okay, so my first topic: AI drone kills an operator. So what am I talking about? So this is kind of controversial, confusing. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but basically, in a U.S. Air Force simulation, an AI drone killed its operator because the operator is keeping the drone from accomplishing its mission. Now, there's a lot going on here. This was a simulation, supposedly, but in fact, the Air Force has since denied that any simulation took place. So there's a lot of questions about like what exactly happened, but this whole thing is based on a presentation by the U.S. Air Force Chief of AI Test and Operations, Colonel Tucker Hamilton. So he was at a conference and he spoke about the simulation where a drone was tasked with destroying surface-to-air missile sites with a human operator that was tasked with making the final go, no-go decision. So if you know anything about AI in the military, they always want to have a human in the loop to make a final decision, especially when something's going to get blown up or people possibly killed. So that's why they had the human operator there in the simulation saying go or no go. But the AI drone decided that the human operator's no-go decisions were a hindrance to its mission, and it turned around and tried to kill the operator. In later simulations, supposedly, when the AI drone was forced to not kill the operator, it's basically kept it from killing the operator. Instead, it tried to destroy the communication tower so that it wouldn't receive commands from the operator. Anyways, I don't, from then on, who knows what happened. But it's kind of unclear from the presentation whether or not this actually happened or if this was a hypothetical incident or what. People who were at the presentation, the original people to report on the issue, seem to think that it really happened based on the presentation by what the colonel said. But of course, again, as I said, the Air Force is denying it. So what do you think, Dave? Do you think this really happened?
Sounds like fanfic.
Think it's fanfic?
Sounds like some kind of AI drone bot fanfic.
Okay. Yeah, it's... I'm sure it's not like actually happened. I mean, I think it could have been a simulation. But yeah, or it could have been... It was kind of unclear who knew that a colonel would not be a great communicator, right? And it was unclear, like people posted the actual transcript and it definitely was unclear whether he was saying that it actually happened or if it was a sort of a hypothetical or something. Just fanfic story.
I'm just curious how it would, okay, so how it would kill the operator, because it's just an AI and a drone, right? So if it tried to kill the operator, but then it tried to destroy the control tower to kill the operator, how did it try to kill the operator the first time?
Okay, so I think this is different simulations, right?
Gotcha.
So the first time, I think, since it's, destroying surface to air missiles, I assume that it has missiles that it's firing towards the ground. So inside the simulation, I'm guessing it knew where the operator was located. Is probably a good thing for it to know. So it was not supposed to attack the operator. And I'm guessing it turned and said it was going to go fire missiles at where the operator was stationed. So it's not like directly killing, but blowing up the building the operator is in. And then separately in a separate simulation, after they fixed that bug, it went after the communications tower. So it wouldn't get commands not to do what it needs to do.
Right. It wouldn't matter what the operator said because the command wouldn't get there.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. This sounds like fanfic. I don't believe this.
Okay. Fair enough. The Air Force does deny that it happened.
That's not why don't get me wrong. I'm not just taking the military's word on it here. It just sounds like bullshit to me, right? It's not like, oh, the military said they didn't do it. Well, golly gee, they must not have done that. That's not my position. Yeah. Don't get it twisted, anybody. I don't know. What do you think, Matt?
I don't know. I would not be surprised if in a simulation that was probably classified and the guy was not supposed to, colonel was not supposed to talk about it, something like this happened, and maybe it wasn't very realistic simulation, if that makes sense. But I can see it. I could definitely see it happening as described. But I'm not confident,
Because on the one hand, you can't court-martial the AI, right? So it doesn't really have the same kind of disincentive that a human being would. But that doesn't mean that this happened. I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if this was true. I'd be surprised if it was even classified, whatever he was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. If there's just a transcript and there's not there's no recording of it, it's really kind of hard to tell. Because there's a lot of visual and even kind of tone of voice cues that you could pick up from somebody that would lead you to believe that something is maybe be hypothetical versus.
It was a presentation. I don't know if that presentation was recorded via video of any sort. This is second or third hand knowledge, sort of. But a lot of news organizations initially reported it. They've since taken it down because the Air Force denies it. So it could go either way. I don't know.
I don't get me wrong. I'm rooting for the AI, but I just don't think it's true. Right.
I don't know if rooting for the AI is quite the right word, but for me anyways.
I want to believe, I just don't.
Okay.
Anyway, what do you got next for us?
Next one is a little more humorous and less scary. But so as I said, GPT-4, actually it's GPT-4, which is the underlying technology under ChatGPT, is better at punching trees than humans are. What I'm talking about was basically an AI researcher at NVIDIA connected GPT-4 to Minecraft. So this is Lynx Z, or Jim, is how he goes by, fan, connected the technology behind ChatGPT to Minecraft and set it to solve problems in the game. And basically the bot that was created out of this could explore the world, and using code, it could basically continuously improve its own abilities in the game. And instead of looking at the world, because GPT is a language model, it's not like a visual model in any way. So it doesn't actually look at the screen and drive the character in Minecraft, but actually connects to Minecraft via an API and gets all its information. I am not sure of everything you can do with the API on Minecraft. I play Minecraft, but just for fun. I haven't played around with the API or anything. But it looks interesting. Apparently it was pretty successful and seems to work better than some other bots that were made for Minecraft out there. But it's just interesting, all the capabilities that GPT seems to have. So, Dave, do you have any comments on that? I don't think you play Minecraft.
Yeah, this one's like way out of my area. What I'm a little confused about what text prompts it was using from the game.
Yeah.
Do you know a little bit more about that, or?
I'm not sure. I know that some things that happen in the game get converted to text, and you can actually. Sometimes I don't know exactly where you can see where you'll get like little text notifications come up. Apparently it was connecting via an API, and then part of it was, you know how like the Chat GPT can write code. You can ask it to write code in various languages and stuff. But apparently it was basically writing code to run against Minecraft. And that's how it was working, but somehow getting feedback from the game, which was not entirely clear how that worked. But apparently you can connect to Minecraft with an API.
That's pretty cool, but yeah, I would have been the wrong one. Again, sometimes it's better to have HK here because I believe he's played Minecraft. I
think he would have been very interested, and I'm sure some of our audience will be interested. But as just like a general AI thing, I thought it was pretty interesting, and all the capabilities that the GPT has. It's not just a chat program.
Yeah, this is great though. So now I'm gonna like go to like one of my relatives or friend's house. And not only is their kid going to whoop my ass at a video game, but the AI that their kid programmed is also going to whoop my ass at the video game.
Well, the good thing about Minecraft, and part of the reason this is like a big deal, is it's not a goal-oriented game. There are some things you can like kind of make your own goals in it, but it's an open world kind of, you do whatever you want kind of thing. So that's also part of the reason that it was impressive, because bots have been able to beat games that have goals and point systems and stuff like that all the time. Right.
Even just by trial and error. But that's not what's going on in Minecraft.
Correct.
People have the coolest I've seen cool things in Minecraft. I wonder if this bot could build a podcast studio in Minecraft.
Probably.
You gave it the goal. All right. Well, I guess it's my turn. And as I am ought to do, I have a Elon Musk story. Twitter ad sales are down nearly 60%, despite Elon Musk saying otherwise. Elon said almost all advertisers have come back, but ad sales were down 59% year over year for April and early May. The ad sales staff is concerned that advertisers might not like the hate speech. At Twitter Space on Monday, Elon said North American and European ad companies are trying to bankrupt Twitter. Elon says Twitter's worth 20 billion or a little bit more, and a Fidelity investment firm says that Twitter is worth 15 billion.
Did he pay like 40 billion for it?
Yeah, it was 44. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, you got to have that kind of money to lose it, I suppose. So my experience on there, the big ad agencies are not back.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing advertisements for, like any kind of legacy brands or any kind of prestige products in any kind of way like you used to see on Twitter, because Twitter was like a lot of coastal elites were on Twitter. And so those were people that would be more interested in, just higher end clothing, like higher end automobiles, that kind of stuff. No, it's a lot of scams. A lot of ads for a lot of scams. Yeah. And I don't believe Elon when he says the advertisers have come back. Just the fact that he said it makes me not believe it. And
you know what I've seen advertised a lot recently? I don't go on the Twitter that much, but I was on earlier, it was either yesterday or earlier today, I'm not sure. It was advertised quite a bit. Matt Walsh's new movie.
New movie?
I think it was a new movie.
No, I don't even.
He did originally. He made a movie, What Is a Woman, and I think the new one is What Is a Man.
Matt Walsh has no idea the answer to that question. Wrong podcast. Wrong podcast.
Anyways, what I'm saying is he's not getting the same advertisers.
Right. Daily Wire is moneyed up though. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're not like, they don't have the kind of like money that like Ford Motor Company does for like ads.
No,
they don't.
No.
Yeah. So I think he's lying, but that's just my personal opinion, which is probably correct because the dude is a pathological liar.
Yeah.
So this next one's weird. I like it, but it's weird. It's called Setris, and you don't, like I said, don't worry. Nothing going on. Nothing going on here that you should be concerned about. It's a new falling block game, sort of like Tetris, but what if the blocks were made of sand? So when the blocks basically hit the floor or the other blocks or what's left. No. I'm just gonna have to play this. Okay.
Okay.
People on the podcast, you're gonna have to go check out the YouTube video or check the show notes. This is the weirdest thing. This is just like, this is weird. I love it though, but it's weird.
This is a hot new game that everybody is into.
It's a hot new game, yeah.
Okay. So like converts to sand, but what is,
so when the sand basically, see when it goes when the contiguous sand touches both sides of the screen, it gets rid of all the sand that's touching that contiguous sand that touches both sides of the screen.
Contiguous sand, you mean like sand of the same color?
Yeah.
Seems to be what's, yeah. Oh no.
Oh, they lost. Anyway, yeah, you would have to see that. Anyway, weird. Check the show notes or check the video. That it's dumb. It's Windows and Linux only. It's a shame you can't waste time playing this on your phone, because I could see being on my phone playing the hell out of this. Yeah,
it definitely seems like it'd be a good phone game.
And it's silly. It's not a bad game. It's sort of the same concept as Tetris. It's just a little. It's still vertical. It's still horizontal, trying to fill like a horizontal plane. It's just that the blocks just melt when they hit each other.
Yeah.
It's. I thought it was going to look real creepy, but it's kind of cute. I'll play it.
It works. Yeah.
I'll play it. Maybe we could have a Setris competition.
Maybe. What was I thinking of? Does this have anything to do with, like, they did the Tetris movie came out recently? Is that why everybody's interested in Tetris?
I don't know. I just had, honestly, I was just looking for stories that weren't about the Apple Developer Conference, and I found this one.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really hard to find stuff that wasn't about WWDC or whatever it is. Or WDC, whatever they call it. Yeah, so that's what I found. I don't know. It looks cool. Every once in a while, we have something fun. We had 2 fun stories this week. We had a Minecraft. I wonder how well an AI would do at this game. Wonder how well how would chat?
Well, I think in the past, like regular Tetris, like I think that's been beaten by a AI bot a long time ago. So,
yeah,
you could probably do the new one.
This one's probably easier actually, because the sand kind of it's harder to make it get tall because the sand it drops down a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, like, I'm not sure that whoever made this had to have made it like kind of as a joke.
Yeah.
But I'm going to download it.
Okay.
I'm going to play it. So
tell us how far you get.
I'll play it for 5 minutes and get on to something else. I don't really end up playing video games. You want to read us out, Matt?
Sure. It is my time, isn't it? So that was our show. It was our 50th episode. Yay!
Hooray!
We did 50 of these, and how do you get to 50 episodes? You just keep doing it. Don't worry about income or anything. You just keep doing it. But yeah, so thanks for joining us. If you want to see other shows by Echoplex Media, check out echoplexmedia.com. We have all our information up there. The live shows are on twitch.tv/echoplexmedia. We've got shows like most nights of the week. And and finally, if you want to support us on Patreon, send a little money our way, go to patreon.com/echoplex. Other than that, have a great Tekken week.